We are tracking Nicholas tonight. The storm came ashore in Texas early this morning as a Category 1 hurricane. This is video from Matagorda, near where Nicholas made landfall.
Storm surge, flooded streets, and strong winds caused all sorts of damage, including power outages. Widespread flooding is also a concern with Nicholas, which is impacting people along the Gulf Coast just a little more than 2 weeks after Hurricane Ida ravaged Louisiana. We want to take you live now to one of the hardest hit areas.
CBS 4's Jason Allen is near Baytown, not far from where Nicholas made landfall. And Jason, Nicholas strengthened just before it came to land, didn't it?
It really did, and a lot of people weren't expecting that. And at this hour, LA, we're actually not that far from what is left of the storm. It's out on the other side of Galveston Bay right now, only about 15 or 20 miles from where we are. Thankfully, it's not spinning up any rain right now, at least not here in East Texas. And that's a good thing, because a lot of people here are still trying to recover from all of that rain and the intense storm surge that rushed through this area when the storm came on shore.
Kayakers paddled down the middle of the street in Clear Lake Shores, Texas, surveying flooded businesses, destroyed docks, and downed power lines. Nicholas crashed ashore as a Category 1 hurricane, packing powerful wind gusts of up to 75 miles an hour. The storm is still dumping significant amounts of rain in the region. Galveston has gotten more than a foot, and the Houston area 7 inches. Southwest of Galveston, some streets and yards are submerged.
Forecasters say there is the potential for even more flooding because Nicholas is slowing and could stall at some point.
Power is also out to tens of thousands of homes and businesses. Yesterday, residents prepared for the long haul and even parked cars on a freeway overpass to keep them out of floodwater. Houston's mayor says the city should be back to normal by tomorrow.
This storm could have been a lot worse for the city of Houston. I think we fared fairly well. The good news is that there were no injuries reported and there were no fatalities.
The storm is now headed for Louisiana, where thousands are still struggling to recover from Hurricane Ida. The governor has already declared a state of emergency as storm-weary residents prepare once again.
We mentioned those power outages. A lot of people here weren't expecting the power to go out. They didn't think the winds were going to be that strong. Crews are making good progress, though, Elliot and Lauren. They've cut those number of power outages in half here throughout the day, and they're hoping to make more progress into tomorrow.
And Jason, after Harvey 4 years ago, do people there feel like they dodged something that could have been much more serious?
Yes and no. They weren't really expecting this one to be that serious. And honestly, the strength of it somewhat caught them by surprise. People I was talking to here didn't expect to see a storm surge of 4 to 5 feet. At the same time, they're kind of glad, as you mentioned, that they did dodge it. They have been doing mitigation projects here since Hurricane Harvey 4 years ago, but a lot of those are still in various levels of completion and haven't been finished yet.
Yeah, every storm is a learning experience, isn't it? Jason Allen, thank you so much for that live report from Baytown, Texas. And